Hey there, future Wisconsin homebuyers. Today we're going to talk about how the National Association of Realtors settlement is going to affect you as a homebuyer. And trust me, you're going to want to stay tuned. So what's the buzz about the NAR settlement? Well, it's all about transparency. Luckily, though, here in Wisconsin, we've already had one of the most robust and pro-consumer practices in terms of real estate. Many of the pro-consumer policies identified in the settlement are already in effect. Moreover, Wisconsin is the only state that uses forms and contracts that were collaborated with and approved by the state. Now let's talk about the changes in how you, as a potential home buyer, tour properties. Under the new settlement, no more casual touring or shopping of homes. You need to have a written agreement of some form with a realtor before you can tour a home that's listed in the multiple listing service or the MLS. The most common form of agreement you're going to see is the pre-agency showing agreement or the buyer agency agreement. Think of it as a VIP pass, which is essential to getting any form of entry. So how do you get started? Well, first you're going to need to find a realtor. Not only a realtor that knows the market inside and out, but also one that's a ninja at bringing that transaction to a smooth and successful closing, like us. Step 2 is going to be setting up a call or an appointment with us, and we can do it via Zoom so that we can walk you through how that process works. And right there is our number, my email, and you can also schedule a call with that link. As I mentioned, the two preferred options are going to be the pre-agency showing agreement and the buyer agency agreement. The pre-agency showing agreement, it's a temporary agreement that allows us to test the waters, to test how you might be as a client and for you to test how we are as a realtor and make sure it's the right fit. In pre-agency, though, we can only provide you with objective and neutral information that doesn't give you, the buyer, an advantage of the other party, the seller. So, for example, we can provide you with general market data, but I can't provide pricing recommendations for your offer to purchase contract or the terms and contingencies that you should have. And we can't advise you yet because we don't have a buyer agency agreement, which establishes a client and realtor relationship. With a buyer agency agreement, we can now be 100% loyal and committed to you and look after your best interests. Now, why do you want a buyer agency agreement? Well, it's simple. With this agreement, we can tailor our services and fees to your needs. We can also advise you on appropriate prices to offer, disclosures you need to have, and contingencies and terms you'll need in the contract because every home transaction is different. With the right contingencies, we can conduct due diligence to present you with all the material facts that affect your decision and not just the material adverse facts that affect the health and safety of the occupants, the structural integrity of the property, as well as the value of the property. We can also negotiate fiercely on your behalf the fees, the sale price, the seller or buyer credits, the repairs, and any other concessions. We advocate for and act as an intermediary on your behalf throughout the process while always placing your interests above ours. With either of those agreements in place, you and your realtor can start touring homes. So there you have it. That is how the NAR settlement is going to affect you as a home buyer. With a great realtor like us and a game plan, which will help you map out, you can navigate the home buying process with confidence and ease. Your dream house is right around the corner. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you soon.